excited. Episode 5. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Top 5 that are alive. You know I had to get someone that I admire so much. I have to say his name, Rosewood. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Rosewood shit.
Whoop, whoop. So this is family to me, guys. You know, I only bring people here that I admire, respect their hustle, their grind, in all aspects of life. And I want him to introduce himself because you guys know I love to ramble. I'm not going to ramble, so I'm going to let Rosewood introduce himself. Introduce yourself to the people.
I got you. Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy Rosewood Bape. Rosewood shit. You know what time it is, man. This little mama nasty, I should fall back, but she feels nice. I know she a demon when I'm in it, yeah, she squeeze tight. When I eat it up, she got me drowning for dear life. Baby, let me show you. Boston's #1 hit maker. I do it all, man. I write hits, I make hits, produce hits. Let's talk about it. That's what we're gonna do today. You heard me?
So, okay, don't confuse my fans and my viewers.
Okay.
What do you put a label on yourself, or you have no labels?
I have no label.
Okay. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer to be an artist, or do you prefer to be a songwriter?
I'm an artist.
Okay.
I'm an artist. But the thing about labels is like you put yourself in like a box. When I hear label, I think box. I'm not in a box.
So how do you introduce yourself? You be like, I'm an artist or a songwriter?
I'm Rosewood Bape. It's the whole entity. It's the whole thing.
Okay, let the people know that you've been doing this Rosewood Bape shit.
I'm Rosewood Bape. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
I'm the company. I'm the business. You know what I mean? We got plaques. We got milestones. We got everything.
Oh my gosh, you're jumping into everything before I get in.
It's a piece of my nigga Rock too.
Okay. Come on. All right. Oh, you get me so excited. Come on.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Okay, so how did you get introduced to PnB Rock? Like, how did that connection happen? Because I'm going to let the people know. I've known him since middle school. I don't care. I'm going to say it. I'm a fan. I've known him since middle school. Been rocking with him since middle school, MySpace days. Let the people know he was one of the freshest people out in Milton, okay? I'm just letting y'all know that. Okay? Had the babes and all that.
I did.
Every color.
I did.
So,
yeah.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
You had to let them know.
Excited.
You had to let them know. But nah, Rock, I had met him in 2017. So that was Instagram. His A&R had hit me up because he heard my song Miles. That was going crazy in the streets. And he was like, yo, I want you to meet PnB Rock. We just signed him to Atlantic Records. You know what I mean? At the time, I'm like, oh, shit. He had kept it a buck with me. The A&R was like, his name's Orlando. Shout out to Orlando Wartenberg. You know what I mean? Shout out Orlando. He was like, yo, I want you to write. You know what I'm saying? Like, just come in the game as a writer. Like, you know, like Tory Lanez and the Neos. And at the time, I'm like, I'm an artist. I want to, you know what I mean? Like, my ego had gotten in the way, but I had sat back and thought about it. Like, if I could build a relationship with somebody, it'll be dope. So I met Rock in New York, Manhattan, and then we just started vibing. We started vibing in the studio, and then we had made like four or five records. 4 or 5 records. One of them being There She Go, which went gold. You know what I'm saying?
Song out.
Every time she walk by, I'll be like, there she go.
Okay, and that's acapella. He can sing. You guys don't understand. Like, it's actually a talented superstar right here. Yeah. This man is anointed. I don't think y'all know what that means. Anointed, okay? He is blessed by God. Yeah. He is talented.
For sure.
Oh, gosh, I need you to stop being so humble out here and let them know.
I just like to work.
Okay?
You're right. You're right.
We're going to talk about that plaque real quick.
Yeah.
So how did it feel, like, getting that plaque in the mail?
It was reassuring, yo. It was so reassuring.
Real quick.
It was reassuring, for real.
How did it feel getting that plaque?
That's my diploma. Shit,
okay, period.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a college dropout.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah, straight up. That's my diploma. But the thing is, you know, I ain't so.
And what song did you get the plaque for?
There She Go, PnB Rock.
Okay,
which was produced by Busy Genius, a Dorchester producer. So, you know,
I'm
just trying to, you know what I mean?
You're trying to put our peoples on.
Put on. And he's O2.
Okay, period.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. So it was just an accomplishment.
For sure. 500,000 copies sold in the U.S. across the world.
Hell
yeah. We had I had my hands on that. So for me, I'm like, yo, it was reassuring because shit gets discouraging sometimes in this grind, man.
For sure. It sure does.
It gets real discouraging. So when I got it in the mail, I'm like, yeah, I'm built for this.
Oh my gosh.
I'm built for this.
And speaking of work, are you open to working with other people in Boston and stuff?
Of course.
Anywhere? besides
Yeah,
Boston,
okay.
but specifically Boston, because you know how our egos are.
Yeah,
We got a big
happened.
ego.
It's happened. But I definitely got my eye on the scene. And I reached out too. A couple people. Shout out to Shay Bands.
Okay, another Shay Bands girl. I'm sliding in your DMs. This is another interview where they mentioned you. I'm getting you on here. You're on here. Period. We're gonna make this happen. I'm sliding your DMs. Everybody knows you. Everybody who knows her, who knows me, please connect. We gotta make this happen. I need that interview. So
I still haven't technically even met her yet. This is all just through management and stuff.
exactly,
You know what I mean?
and hearing her work,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But she's definitely a superstar. Shout out to Shay Bands for real.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. I love that.
Yeah.
And anyone else you would
Millie's,
like to
of
work
course. Him and I got a record in the cut. You know what I mean?
Nice.
Y'all might hear that top of the year. You know what I mean? With the
Okay.
video and all that. And I got an album dropping, Rose from Nothing, RFN coming
Yes,
soon
I was just gonna
Yeah.
say. So have you dropped an album before, or you have not? Have you?
I've dropped 2 albums. So I
Okay.
dropped Rose Gold with PnB Rock and Zoe Dollars back
Yeah.
in 2017.
Yeah.
Then I had dropped The Diary of a Playboy, which is an R&B album. You know what I mean?
So I see you giving the dates out. That's kind of a span from 2022. So
Yeah.
what was the break? What
So
made
the
you
break,
do a break?
The break was me trying to learn the business. A lot of artists don't know the business. You know what I mean? So when I had dropped my first album, I was still working the job, Cindy. I was still working
I was just about to
overnights.
say, are you okay with people working a job? Because everyone thinks it's not cool to get a job and to have your dream too. Are you okay with that?
I mean, how you gonna pay for it? I mean, you gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for the studio time. You gotta pay. I went broke 40 times for this. You know what I'm saying? Might have been 100. Yeah, might have been 100 times. But,
Okay.
You know,
And it's
yeah,
okay. You pick
yeah.
yourself back
Of
up.
course.
In between that
Of
break,
course.
do you have kids?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I got a boy and a girl.
You're a father.
Yeah.
That's even bigger.
It
That's
is.
the number one thing.
So being a parent, I'm sure you could attest, it just makes you get
Yeah.
on your shit. You know what I
You
mean?
know I'm a mom.
It makes you just get on your shit, focus on what's in front of you, focus on what you can control. And I think that's what made me more grounded in my grind, just my 2 young ones.
Okay. So, do you co-parent? Are you with someone? Are you single? The DMs have been flooding ever since I dropped my promo, and they just want to know, like, are you with someone? Like, do you have to balance that out between
It's a
traveling
balance.
and your kids and everything?
It
Like,
is a balance. It's a balance. So I do co-parent. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? It is a
nice.
balance. You know, so I saw Will Smith on the Breakfast Club, bro. He said this one thing. He said, yo, you could have everything going right with your home life, but your career might be in shambles. You could have everything going on in your career right, but your home might be in shambles. So just finding that median could be tough. So I choose to co-parent just to make sure, you know what I mean, everybody's happy.
I love that answer, and that's
sure.
very respectful as a Black man, because
Of
I
course.
know it's hard. Everybody got the stigma, like, you see it, like, they don't take care of, he's a deadbeat,
Oh,
this, that. Just because, like, if you go on his page, which you guys need to go on his page.
Check me out,
check
Rosewood
him
Bape,
out.
all social media platforms.
I see you don't post your personal life so much.
On the story, you might catch a couple. I
Couple
posted,
glimpses.
I posted my little man the other day.
So is there a
Yeah.
reason for that? Do you want to keep that separate?
Just protection, I guess. You know, I'm a believer of just things being in the air. What Drake said, hiding my kid from the world, all that shit. You know what I mean? I meant that.
What are you, the next
You know what I'm saying? I knew what he meant when he said that. You know
Yep,
what I mean?
you felt it? You felt
of
that
course,
one?
Of course, that hit home. You got to protect, you know what I mean, the energy.
You know, I feel that.
For
That's
sure,
how I feel
for
about
sure.
my Amelia.
You know
So
what I'm saying?
I get it. I
Yeah.
respect it. Cheers to that.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers to our kids.
Cheers
'cause
to our
that's
kids.
what we are doing it for.
For
Okay?
sure. Parenting.
Parenting. What's your nationality?
I'm Haitian.
Bop, bop.
I'm Haitian.
So how did you tell your parents, F.5, I'm going to be chasing my dreams? Like, did you go to college? Like, what's up with that? Like, how did your Haitian parents take you deciding to go with this path?
I grew up with a single mother, Cindy, man. And my mom, she's amazing. She's one of those women that wasn't like the traditional Haitian women as far as do this, tuck your shirt in your pants. Like it wasn't about none of that growing up for me. You know what I mean? You know, it was express yourself, respect me as a parent, and respect those around you. You know what I mean? Everything else will fall into place for sure. So I didn't really have to say anything. My mom seen it. She seen me, buy studio equipment at the crib, keeping her up at 3, 4, 5 in the morning because I'm trying to find my sound. You know what I'm saying? She's seen it. You know what I mean? Coming downstairs, Kevin, hey, I'm trying to sleep. Kevin, you know what I mean? You know.
Yep.
So
she keeps you grounded. I could tell.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I love my mom.
A mama's boy.
Of course.
Hey.
I'm proud of that. You gotta be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Proud mama's boy right there.
Yeah.
You know, my girls, we love that. We fucking love.
A lot of girls don't like that. Are you sure?
It's a limit. Like, you know what I mean?
A lot of girls don't like that, John.
It's boundaries.
Right.
If you respect your mom, that means you're going to respect me, hopefully. Because sometimes, you know how it is in this world. Men
It's a cold
you know
world.
I'm the
It's
most
cruel.
disrespect. Black women are the most disrespected species in this world. I talk about that all the time, so don't get me started. You're going to get me started.
You got that.
But we do love mom's voice because it shows the respect. It shows the humbleness. It shows the... Like, you get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Especially
understand.
since you have a daughter too.
Oh, yeah.
So you understand.
Oh, of course.
You get it.
I go crazy for mine. What? Hell yeah.
All right. So tell us a little bit more about, like, how do you get the inspiration to write these songs? Like, you didn't even talk about your first hit, Taxi.
Oh, man, I love
Are
that
we
song.
not going to talk about that? That shit happens City Rockin' for every... What? I would be freaking on the bus, anywhere. I would just hear your music, and I just want to be like, I know him. Like, I know him. Like, that's my friend.
I know that guy.
You know? So, like, how did you get the inspiration for that? And did you write that song?
Of course.
Oh my God! So you write all your songs?
I write everything.
Oh my God!
It's funny. So like, you talked about us going to school in Milton, but before Milton, I was living in Mattapan.
Okay.
And,
shout out to the Pan.
Shout out to the
We
Pan.
gotta shout out to the Pan.
For sure. And Taxi came about. I had heard the song, I heard the beat, and I don't know what it was. I had just probably lost my grandma, like probably 3, 4 years in, to writing that record. My grandmother lived in Mattapan, right there on River Street. Looking at Farmers Market. It's called some other shit now, but it's Farmers Market.
You know if you from the B, it's Farmers Market.
That's Farmers, you know what I mean? So, my grandmother, she, I would always go there with her. As a kid, just growing up, memories I was writing, I was sipping a little bit. Memories of my grandmother just going to Farmers, picking out her bun and helping her get the right bun because you can't get the right one, you know what I mean? And leaving the store, there'd always be these OG Haitians outside the Mattapan, taxi, trying to before Uber, before all that. That was the hustle, and I just taxi, okay, yeah, and it just all flew. You know what I mean? It all just kind of flowed. You know what I mean?
That's crazy because that's all. You guys need to tap in. Tap in. That is a classic. Like when you hear timeless music, that is a song that if it drops right now at the club, party, wave, because we love little waves now because of COVID.
It still gets played, yeah.
It still gets played.
I still get snaps. I still get TikToks. It's fun. I'm like, damn, I really wrote that. Man.
You really wrote that.
For real.
You really wrote that.
Turned off the shit that was in my mind. Like I really dig deep to that. I'm so proud of that. I love y'all for just supporting that. For real.
So I feel like you're reintroducing yourself. This is giving me a new era, a new vibe. Like so what's this new? Come on,
the new bravado. It's So I got the new album dropping, you know what I mean? Rose from Nothing, and the first single off that was Sober. I dropped in October.
I don't want to be sober.
I
love that song.
That got the strip clubs going wild right now. I was on Improv the other night.
You were Improv the other night, and I'm like, I hope this man makes it to this interview.
Yeah, I was Improv, just making my rounds, you know what I mean? But really it's just to reintroduce myself, just because, around the first run, I was still getting to learn things. I wasn't really... My whole attitude was like, I just want to make the music. I don't care about all that other shit. You know what I mean? But then I had to learn, you need the other shit, right? Yeah. So, if you want to take it to that next level. So right now, I'm just on that mode. You know what I mean?
I love it. And this is album number 3.
Album number 3.
Oh, my gosh. Lucky number 3.
Yeah. Ain't going to be no crazy gaps now.
Okay.
I done got the business down packed. We done got the,
you got fatherhood down packed.
Everything down packed, you know what I mean? So
yep, you got your business aligned.
Yeah.
So
but you had asked a question. I want to rewind a little bit.
Yes,
you said,
go ahead.
How do I come about with the substance of these records?
Yes.
And
I want to know.
Really, it's really just life shit. Life shit, man.
God.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I make the songs like Taxi and all that, it's like, that's me in my fun mode. Like that's ignorant, the ignorant babe. Just pop posted on it, skeet off with your bitch. It's just, you know what I mean? I'm feeling myself. You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
So I'm feeling myself. And
then sober was a different vibe.
Exactly.
That's why I was like, okay, so what is this new era? I feel like it's a new era, a grown man era.
Yeah, definitely grown.
It was still like, giving me club stripper vibes, but I can hear it.
Yeah,
I can hear it.
Just life, man. You know what I mean? Just parenting, just everything. So, this next album, you're gonna hear more about me looking into just, real estate. I'm gonna talk more about investments.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's important.
Generational wealth.
Yeah, all that, and that's important to know.
Our generation definitely needs to hear it.
For sure, and that's just important for my viewers and my fans to know, like, this is what I'm on right now. This is what y'all need to be on, and it's gonna help the next generation.
Yep.
So,
where do you see yourself, like? I'd love to say 5-10 years, but let's keep it short. Where do you see yourself 2 years from now? Because that's the energy that you're giving me.
Yeah,
you're just on go.
I'm go every day.
Go. So where do you see yourself in 2 years?
So I got these goals, right? And one of them is I want to write the biggest song. Like, how Mariah Carey got the Christmas song every year? You hear that?
Every year. Mariah Carey owns Christmas. We know that.
Exactly. Well, I want to own something now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I want, in 2 years, let's say 5 years, I'm going to have the biggest song in the country. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's how I'm coming.
I feel like it's coming.
That's how I'm coming.
I feel like it's coming.
And I'll put the whole bag up for that. I got people behind me.
Your team is ready.
They're ready.
You're ready.
I'm ready.
I feel like people don't know. Are you signed? I don't know either. Are you signed to anything, or are you just strictly independent?
Strictly independent.
Oh, my goodness.
Everything out my pocket. I got people helping me put in. You know what I mean? And I be having help too. You feel me? But I'm independent.
Of course, you need help. You need investors.
For sure.
You need investors.
For sure.
So, okay. So would you, let's say if a label came to you right now and was like, I have $50K for you. 10K, millions, blah, blah, blah. Would you sign right now?
I wouldn't sign for something that I could already make. So not 50K.
Ooh, let them know. Let them know price has been up.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It'll definitely have to be in the six figures and up. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Okay.
If I could already touch it, then it doesn't make sense for me to sign it.
Exactly. And I like that. Can you explain more about ownership and stuff like that? Since you said you can already touch that. How do you keep your fun up, your longevity up, the songwriting? What advice do you give to songwriters out here?
Royalties, yo. Listen, I done lost a lot of money when I didn't really know the business on Taxi. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here like, damn, why am I still working this job? Right? But this song's doing mad numbers. So, I have to really just, I got to put it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt, you know what I mean? But I got to put it on pause because the bread is really what's important to me for sure. And the craft too. But you got to make your money to survive. So, definitely get your royalties. Get your publishing.
Don't just sign to anything.
Publish all your, make sure you publish all your records. You know what I mean? ASCAP, BMI, all that. You feel me? But yeah, as far as the labels and all that goes, that money's a loan. You know what I mean? You got to pay that back.
You got to
pay it back. You know what I mean? You got to spend it wisely too. So if I could already touch it, I'm not gonna sign for it.
And I love it's someone. I hope y'all listening because it's really someone that's in been the industry, in and out, doing his own thing. Was around people who probably signed crazy deals. You probably heard the complaints.
Oh yeah.
Millions of everybody. Just. I should have never signed this deal. I should never did this. So take that advice, do your work, read, study.
So before my man Rock passed, he was talking about about his label situation and how he had learned from that. You know what I'm saying? About percentages and all that.
I was a freaking fan too. And so I was so excited when I seen both of y'all link up and stuff like that. And then he took a little break off music too.
The business.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, it's probably the business.
The business is important. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn the business. And I mean, they don't make it easy. You know what I mean? So, it's definitely not the fault of the artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely our jobs to really educate ourselves on that.
Exactly.
Then move forward. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Rock was. He done got the business moving forward. Fortunately, it was cut short. But, that's where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was going to say, so do you ever see yourself when you're like, okay, I'm done. Would you ever do a songwriting class?
Of course, I want to teach all that. Yeah.
And about the business,
of course,
and all of that,
everything.
Pass the torch that Rock gave you, to the community and stuff like that.
I do it for the community for sure. You know what I mean? Before my era, Cindy, it was always let me say our era. Before our era,
Right.
it was like, you know, throw your threes in the air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Beantown this, Beantown
Yeah.
that. Then I had really came in and said, nah, we doing this.
Yeah.
We singing now.
Sound.
We
Yup,
doing this.
I was gonna say
we gonna pull up to the DJs at every club. We're gonna throw them $20. Yo, spin this.
Yeah.
This is what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I would love to teach and just, you know what I mean, educate, just to keep it going, because it's really a regional thing, man. If one person in Boston got the torch, that can open the floodgates for everything.
Exactly.
That's why, you know, I show a lot of love to Millie's doing that right now.
Yep. I do feel like he is also doing it, but not to do a little controversy, but you know, he is, you know, a white man. Like, do you feel like we as Black people need to stand more together, united as Boston, because we have so much hidden talent, and it should be more faces who are us? Yes, B is doing it. Yes, Bill's doing it. I love him too. I love everybody who's doing it. Yeah, I had to shout out B. I'm shouting at everybody who's doing it. You too. But do you feel like there's so many talented people here that just isn't getting the shine that they deserve?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of undiscovered undiscovered acts out here, for sure. But I mean, I think that just goes with the grind. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, the thing is, I want to stay away from like I don't want to be harsh, but I want like the loser's mentality of I should be here. Why am I not here? Because someone else is there. You gotta look at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and you know, fight through that mode and be like, all right, how do I get to that place? How do I get to you know what I mean, to that next level? How do I be in these rooms? Sometimes I'll tell you one thing. There's times I done took the Amtrak train from like, you know, Boston to New York and just tried to figure it out, knocking on doors, calling people I know, just trying to, you know what I mean? Like, that's the scary part that people are afraid to take, but you got to take it and really put that work in.
It's true, and I feel that's how I was with my podcast, but you are 100% right. You got to take that risk, and I feel like our city does kind of put that scare in our back for us to take those type of risks.
I think we get comfortable.
We get comfortable.
Yeah, it's happened. I've been comfortable.
Okay,
you know?
That's so honest.
Yeah.
It's true. We do get comfortable.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh my gosh, I want to keep going, but okay. So tell the people, what's your next single? What next single are you dropping that you need people to tap in to?
So tomorrow is at midnight, as a matter of fact. I got a song called Scars dropping. It's the second single. You know what I mean? And then after that, by the way, shout out to Chavo too. That's another person we didn't.
Yes, Chavo, you need to come on
shout
here.
Shout out to Chavo. He's on the album. He's on the Sober remix. You know what I mean? So we're gonna get that together.
What? Oh, guys, I just got tea.
Yeah. He's on the Sober remix. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is epic. Oh, that shit's gonna be crazy.
I had to. He's doing his thing. He's moving right now. So he's on the Sober remix for sure. And I got Millie's on the project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And, you know,
damn,
I'm just making
you
my
ready
rounds.
to work?
Yeah.
You
Shay Band's on the project. So I got.
Oh my gosh, Shay Bands is on the project?
On the project, yeah.
So can you tell her to come here? Tell her to come.
I can see what's up. She's a superstar right now.
She's a superstar. I'm gonna need her to come here.
Yeah.
You know, since you plugged in with everybody, you're a superstar.
I just reach out and I just pray, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I love that. So I need you to leave us with some gems. Like, just like give me gem of the day or gem of the week. Like, give me something.
Something that comes to mind right now.
I'd
probably say stay consistent. I've been victim to not doing that. So stay consistent, you know what I mean? And block the noise out, man. Block the noise out. You feel me? You're going to have noise coming from this way, that way, family, friends. You can't do this, you can't do that. Block the noise out. You got the vision. Go for the vision, you know what I mean? And trust me, you're going to wake up one day and be like, damn, like, shit, I'd have made it close to the vision, you know what I mean? For real. And that's that, baby. Rosewood shit.
Okay.
Be somebody.
Okay.
Somebody.
Okay. It's the vocals for me. I am so appreciative of you taking your time to come here, because my talented friends, they don't like doing interviews. They don't like talking about themselves. They're so fucking humble, but
I had to get comfortable
that
with it.
humble shit.
Yeah.
You are it, okay?
Yeah.
And y'all, everybody, he already, you know how I feel. I feel like you already made it, but if you don't know who Rosewood is, tap in. Hit maker.
Doing numbers over here.
Doing numbers. Look it up. Plaques over here.
That's what we doing. You know what I mean? Rose from Nothing coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Chase your dreams.
Yep.
Take care of your kids, feed your
Period.
family.
Yep.
That's it.
That's all that matters. Oh, I love you. Thank you
Yeah,
for
of course,
coming.
of course.
Appreciate you so much.
Yeah.
Cheers. 5th episode, top 5.
Top 5. Top 5. For sure.